stop wasting it. Because time doesn't wait for anyone. You think you have tomorrow, but tomorrow isn't promised. Not to the dreamer, not to the fighter, not to you. Every second you waste is a piece of your story, gone forever. You say you'll start when you're ready, but the truth is you'll never feel ready. You start now. You start scared. You start unprepared. But you start because your legacy is on the line. Let's be honest. Most people aren't living, they're waiting. Waiting for a sign. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for perfect timing that will never come. The greatest tragedy in life isn't death. It's wasted potential. It's watching people scroll through a world they were born to change. You weren't put here to exist. You were put here to create, to build, to impact. Every single person you admire, every name etched into history, was once just like you. Edison had no blueprint. Ford had no funding. Disney had no certainty. But they had fire. They had belief. And most importantly, they had the courage to start before they were ready. The moment you stop wasting your time on things that don't move you forward, that's the moment your life begins to change. You have to protect your focus like your life depends on it. Because it does. Every distraction is stealing your destiny. Every excuse is delaying your greatness. You can't chase comfort and legacy at the same time. Discipline isn't punishment. It's the bridge between dreams and reality. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you moving when motivation dies. It's the 5 a.m. alarm when your body says no. It's the silence when nobody's clapping. It's the grind when nobody believes in you. That's where legacies are built. You think pain means stop? No, pain means progress. Pain is proof that you're evolving. Every rejection, every failure, every lonely night is the price of becoming who you're meant to be. Remember this, diamonds are born under pressure. Steel is forged. Every empire began as an idea no one else believed in. When Henry Ford told the world he'd build a car for the average person, they laughed. They said he was delusional. But Ford didn't seek validation, he sought vision. He knew that ridicule is the tax the dreamer pays before success. And so he started small, one workshop, one design, one failure after another. But he kept his faith fixed on the unseen. Because faith is not pretending it's easy. It's persisting even when it's hard. That's the secret Napoleon Hill tried to tell the world. That the mind is the starting line of all achievement. Not your resources, not your luck, not your background, your mind. The richest soil on earth is not found in oil fields or gold mines. It's the graveyards where unfulfilled dreams are buried. Dreams that never had the courage to take their first breath. Dreams that died because someone believed they needed permission to begin. You don't need permission. You need purpose. And purpose begins small. A seed doesn't apologize for not being a tree. It just grows, quietly, persistently, faithfully. It doesn't wait for the perfect season. It creates it. And so must you. Whatever mountain stands before you, don't wait to be ready. Begin where you are, with what you have, knowing that what you have is enough to start. Because success is not a destination, it's a direction. And the smallest consistent step in the right direction is worth more than 1,000 grand intentions. When Thomas Edison was asked how he felt about failing 10,000 times, he said, "I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." That's not a clever quote, that's the mentality of mastery. The difference between the dreamers who make history and those who fade into it is not talent. It's tenacity. The willingness to keep showing up long after the applause has stopped. The discipline to work when no one is watching. The faith to believe when no one is clapping. You must understand this, every great dream begins with discipline. The universe will not hand you greatness because you wish for it. It will test you to see if you're ready to handle it. It will strip away your comfort, challenge your patience, and confront your ego. Because dreams without discipline decay into fantasy. But dreams with discipline become destiny. So, when you look at your goals, don't be intimidated by their size. Be inspired by their potential. Don't ask, how long will this take? Ask instead, how far can I go if I never stop? Every vision that changes the world begins as one simple act repeated relentlessly. You don't need to build the whole staircase today, just carve the first step. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just trust that clarity grows with motion. The path reveals itself to those who walk it. Think of the Wright brothers, two bicycle mechanics from Dayton, Ohio, who decided that man could fly. No backing, no degrees in aeronautics, no blueprint to follow, only belief. They didn't wait for the world to approve. They didn't wait for the winds to calm. They built wings out of wood, willpower, and wonder. And because they started small, humanity took to the skies. That's the paradox of greatness. Every grand dream begins in humble obscurity. Every miracle begins as an act of ordinary effort. And those who understand this truth, those who respect the small beginnings, are the ones who awaken the sleeping giant within. So dream big, yes. Dream so big that it terrifies your comfort zone. Dream so big that small minds call you crazy. But when morning comes, start small. Take that one step. Make that one call. Write that one line. Lift that one weight. Because the world doesn't reward those who dream the most. It rewards those who act the longest. You become unstoppable. Faith is your weapon. Discipline is your armor. Purpose is your compass. Together, they build your legacy. Point one day, your name will fade from memory. Your voice will fall silent. Your body will return to dust. But your impact, that's eternal. Every time you help someone rise, every time you push past fear, every time you act when others hesitate, you carve your name into time itself. That's what it means to live with purpose. That's what it means to build your legacy. Because legacy isn't about how long you live. It's about how deeply you touch lives while you're here. So this is it. This is your moment. The moment you stop wasting your life and start owning it. No more waiting. No more excuses. No more comfort zones. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the writer of your story. You are the builder of your legacy. And from this moment on, you live like it. Wake up with hunger. Work with purpose. Sleep with peace. Because when your time is done, and your story is over, the world will remember one thing. You didn't waste it. You built it. You built your legacy. Time, the one thing we all take for granted, until it's gone. We spend it like it's infinite.
On furs, on gossip, on distractions.
On chasing what doesn't matter. But one day, you'll look back and realize, the moments you thought were small, were actually the foundation of your destiny. Every choice you make is a brick. Every action, a stroke on the canvas of your legacy. And every second is a heartbeat closer to the end. So make it count. Make it matter. Make it yours. Gratitude isn't just saying thank you. It's understanding how rare this life truly is. You woke up today. Do you know how many people didn't? You have another chance to speak, to move, to build, to love, to create. That's a miracle. Don't waste it complaining. Don't waste it comparing. Don't waste it waiting. Be grateful, and let that gratitude fuel your purpose.